Are you a first-time home buyer looking to make a move, but don't really understand the process from getting pre-approved all the way down to getting your key to your home? If you'd like to know more about the 3 phases of the home buying process, stay tuned. Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Christian Medina. I'm a realtor with Realty Masters and Associates out of the Inland Empire. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the 3 phases of the home buying process. I will be breaking up these 3 phases into 3 different videos. Each phase has 4 steps, and in today's video, we're going to be covering the first 4. Before we get started today, make sure you hit the subscribe button. This way you can be up to date on the videos that I put out every week. Make sure to hit like and comment below. All right, let's get right into it. Phase 1, as I mentioned, there are 4 steps. So step 1 is getting pre-approved. Now I've made a couple of videos regarding pre-approval versus pre-qualification, so make sure to check out that video. I also have another video where I sat with a lender where he broke down what you need to get qualified and what items to bring to them in order to get you qualified. So if you're at the point where you're really serious about buying a home, the first thing you must do is get pre-qualified. It will benefit you in a couple of ways. Number 1, it's gonna save you time by looking at the right homes. I see this a lot. I meet people that spend hours and hours and hours of time searching on the internet, driving around, going to open houses, sometimes even finding the house that they really love, only to have their dreams crushed. Because 1, they couldn't afford the house. 2, finally sat down with the lender, got them all the documents that that lender needed, got the pre-approval, and by the time they submitted their offer, the home was already pending, meaning they've accepted another offer. So you wasted maybe a day or 2 in getting that pre-approval when you should have had it to begin with. So doesn't it make sense for you to speak with the lender first, do your application, bring all the documents that the lender needs, and find out exactly what you qualify for? Because once you find out what your purchase limit is, your realtor can now send you emails that meet your criteria, and most importantly, send you homes that are within your budget. The second benefit is that you can spend more time examining the right homes. So instead of you sitting behind the computer, or maybe even telling your realtor to look for homes that are 2-story within a specific city and getting the list of 800 homes that'll come up on the market, you can narrow that down by, say, 20 homes. Homes that are going to be in your price range, homes that are going to be within the school district that you want. So this way, you're not going through a huge list. You're going to cut that down by several hundred and start searching homes smarter. So now that you got your pre-approval, now it's time to go shopping. And now that you have your pre-approval, you can have the confidence that you can go out and look for a home and know that each home that you're looking for is within your budget. So what your realtor should do for you is, first, most of us have an app that they can share with you. And in these apps, like mine, is a lot different than your online searches. If it says it's available because it's connected to my MLS. So you can feel sure that any homes that you're looking for within the app are not pending or under contract or sold. Second, your realtor can now set you up with automatic emails. So you break it down to your agent, let them know, hey, I'm looking for 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, single story, 1,200 square feet or bigger within the school district or within this area or a zip code. And now the agent can go back, do all the criteria, and send you automatic emails when those homes become available. So what you want to do is pick out homes from the app or pick out some of the homes that your realtor sends you. The best approach is for you to select 5 to 6 homes to go see in one day. You don't want to do more than that because it can get very confusing by the end of the day. What ends up happening is that people can't remember which home is which, and they start thinking that this kitchen was in this other home that they didn't like. So it just gets very confusing. I always tell people, keep it within 5 to 6. Each time you go to each home, make sure you rate them from 1 to 10, 10 being a home that you really love. And at the end of the showings, go back and look at the homes that were rated 7 and up so you can make a decision on which one you want to make an offer on. Once you have selected the homes and told your realtor of other ones that you have found, your realtor is going to turn around and make calls to set up your private appointments. And we'll then map out a route that's going to save you a lot of time. Now, step 3 of this phase is the offer stage. Typically, you should hear back within 3 days. And you have a couple of responses that you can get back. 1 is that they've accepted your offer. Number 2 is that they didn't accept your offer. 3 could be that they accepted your offer, but they do have a counter. So they have certain conditions that they want you to meet in order for them to accept your offer. 4 can be a seller multiple counter offer, meaning that they're countering back several buyers. In that scenario, it can be that they have maybe 3 or 4 offers that are really close, and now they're gonna counter us back in telling us that they want the highest and best. Once they get that back, they'll make the decision. Now, the response also depends on the communication the listing agent has with their seller. It could be that the seller's out of town. It could be that the seller is not good with electronics, so they would have to meet person to person. It can be a lot of things. I was just involved in one where it took the seller 2 weeks to get back to us. The seller had a few offers that were really good, and she just could not make up her mind. So yeah, that one took 2 weeks, but it's not typical that it takes that long. Now, step 4 of phase 1 is the acceptance. So in this step, you now found a home that you really love and your offer got accepted. Now in this step, depending on how your lender has you financed, the close of escrow could be anywhere from 21 days all the way up to 45 days. So what that means is that on the day they accept your offer, that is day 0. And from there, the clock is gonna start ticking. There are 2 things for you to remember in this step as well. Holidays and weekends count. So if in the purchase contract it says that you're gonna be closing in 30 days, those 30 days include the weekend and any holidays within that month. So it's important for everyone to be on the same page. One of the most important things I tell buyers is that when a lender asks you for documents, make sure you give the lender the documents as fast as you can. If it seems like they've already asked you for those documents, send it again. You don't want to be the person that's delaying the escrow. So communication is key. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Remember, this is video 1 of 3. Next week, I'm gonna be getting into phase 2. That's gonna be going over the buyer's deposit, the disclosures, and really important, contingency removals. So please stay tuned next week for part 2. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit like, hit the subscribe button, and as usual, see you guys on the next one.